Hello everyone. My name is Soundarya V, currently studying MBA at Sri Venkateshwara College of Engineering, Bangalore. Today I am going to present the topic Computational Statistics, Monte Carlo Methods. First, what is Monte Carlo method? The Monte Carlo methods are based on the use of random numbers and probability statistics to investigate problems. It is a technique that can be used to solve a mathematical or statistical problem. They are used in they are used everywhere from economics to nuclear physics to regulating the flow of traffic. A Monte Carlo method is a way of solving complex problems through approximation using many random numbers. They are very versatile but are often slow and less accurate than any other available methods. History. In the 1930s, Enrico Fermi first experimented with the Monte Carlo method while studying Newton diffusion, but he did not publish this work. In the late 1940s, Stanislaw Ulam invented the modern version of Markov chain Monte Carlo method while he was working on nuclear weapons project at the Los Alamos National Laboratory. The physicists were investigating radiation shielding and the distance that neutrons would likely travel through various materials. Despite having most of the necessary data, the problem could not be solved with analytical calculation. John von Neumann and Stanislaw Ulam suggested that the problem be solved by modeling the experiment on a computer using chance. The name is a reference to the Monte Carlo casino in Monaco, where Stanislaw Ulam's uncle would borrow money to gamble. Monte Carlo method, where it is used. Monte Carlo tend to be used when it is unfeasible or impossible to compute an exact result with the determination algorithm. They are useful for modeling events with significant uncertainty in inputs, such as the calculation of risk in business. They are particularly useful in the valuation of options with multiple sources of uncertainty with complicated features which would make them difficult to value through a straightforward Black-Scholes style computation. The technique is thus widely used in valuing exotic options. What are the Monte Carlo simulation use cases? In business, business leaders use this method to project realistic scenarios when making decisions. For example, a marketer needs to decide whether it's feasible to increase the advertising budget for an online yoga course. They could use the Monte Carlo mathematical model on uncertain factors or variables such as the following, like subscription fees, advertising cost, sign-up rate and retention. In finance, financial aspects often make long-term forecast on stock prices and then advise their clients of appropriate strategies. While doing so, they must consider market factors that could cause drastic changes to the investment value. As a result, they use the Monte Carlo simulation to predict probable outcomes to support their strategies. In engineering, engineers must ensure the reliability and robustness of every product and system they create before making it available to the public. They use this method to stimulate a product's probable failure rate based on existing variables. For example, mechanical engineers use the Monte Carlo simulation to estimate the durability of an engine when it operates in various conditions. What are probability distribution in the Monte Carlo simulation? Normal distribution, also known as bell curve, in system symmetrically shaped like a bell and represents most real life events. The possibility of a random value at the median is high and the probability significantly decreases towards both ends of the bell curve. For example, a repeated random sampling of a weight of students in a particular classroom gives you a normal distribution chart. In uniform distribution, this refers to the statistical representation of random variables with equal chance. When plotted on a chart, the uniformly distributed variables appear as a horizontal flat line across valid range. For example, the uniform distribution represents the likelihood of rolling and landing on each side of the dice. Triangular distribution. This uses minimum, maximum and most likely values to represent random variable. Its probability peaks at the most likely value. For example, companies use triangular distribution to predict upcoming sales volumes by establishing the triangle's minimum, maximum and peak value. Example of Monte Carlo method. Estimation of pi. If you are a very poor drat flavor, it is easy to imagine throwing drats randomly at the figure. It should be apparent that the total number of drats that hit within the square divided by the total number of drats that hit the circle quadrant. In other words, drafts hitting square shaded area divided by drafts hitting inside square equal area of shaded area divided by area of square, that should be divided 1 by 4 pi r square divided by r square equal 1 by 4 pi. After estimating, pi n square is equal to 4 into 164 divided by 200. The value of pi will be 3.28. Conclusion. Monte Carlo methods can help solve problems that are complicated to solve using equations or problems for which no equation exists. They are useful for problems which have a lot of uncertainty in input. Monte Carlo method can also be used as an alternative way to solve problems that have equation solution. Some of the drawbacks are they are often slow and less accurate, and they are less accurate than solutions via equations. Thank you.